So you may be tired of racism. You may be upset regarding taxes. You may be looking for free visa access to more countries. I don't know what your reason is. But you want to know your why, which leads to why you will or why you won't renounce your citizenship. Awaken with Mark is a channel that is charting the journey of our family. It's what happens when an African-American family relocates to the continent of Africa. And I'll tell you what happens. We start winning. That's what happens. Here's part 2. Some frequently asked questions, tidbits. We ask you to verify these through a legal expert and a tax expert, as a matter of fact. Speaking of a tax expert, if you'll want to operate through our CPA, who is a childhood friend of mine, certified public accountant, just send me an email at awakenwithmark@gmail.com. That's awakenwithmark@gmail.com, and you can receive the contact information to see if there's a fit there. Okay, in terms of renouncing U.S. citizenship, just a few did you knows or did you care. How long can a U.S. citizen stay out of the country? Actually, as long as you would like, and that's from Boundless. Why do people tend to renounce? Because they find the tax compliance and disclosure laws an inconvenience, onerous, and even unfair. And that's research done by Investopedia. How many U.S. citizens renounce their citizenship each year? I'm going to wait a little bit in case you want to take a guess. Okay, here's the answer to the question. 10,000 people renounced their U.S. citizenship in 2020 alone. A decade ago, it was fewer than, I'll pause, insert however many you thought it was, just to have fun, and you can take a guess. A decade ago, it was fewer than 1,000 per year. That's according to U.S. News. All right, does the U.S. allow dual citizenship? U.S. law does not even mention dual nationality or require a person to choose one citizenship or another. All right, one thing about renouncing one's citizenship, you are no longer subject to U.S. tax on your worldwide income. So elimination of a double taxation is what takes place. And that's from Berardi immigration law. Actually, I'm experiencing that. So yes, we pay all taxes. We do pay taxes, all right? You will need to appropriate a visa for travel and staying in the U.S. after you would renounce, because you're no longer a U.S. citizen. So you got to have a visa. You got to have some kind of walking papers. And that's by U.S. taxes for expats. What to do if you're renouncing? First thing, at least, I'm not going to give you a long laundry list here. First, fully catch up with all your taxes. We got that from 1040 Abroad. Think about that. With regard to renouncing citizenship, the emphasis, the focus is always on the money. Or you notice that reoccurring thing? The taxes. Lastly, what do you lose when you renounce? Well, you may be rendered stateless, and thus you lack the protection of any government, and that's from the U.S. Embassy. Okay? So there's a few did you knows or did you cares, some facts, some tidbits. And we just did this as a follow-up video to provide you with a little bit more of a continuation. We're hoping that if you found this information helpful, maybe eye-opening, maybe something you didn't know, that you would hit the like, definitely share this with your neighbors and friends, and subscribe.